Hi there, it's Tom the English Picker here. We've got bank holiday here, Easter bank holiday, glorious sunshine. It'd be rude not to go to the car boot sale, so these are the finds for the Sunday of the car boot sale. It's now actually the Monday, so I'll be doing another video for that and then that'll come out in the week. I've got absolutely loads, so please bear with me. This could take a while. This is probably going to be 20 minutes, half an hour or so. Do let me know if you think that I need to skip faster through things, or if there's anything you want me to go more into detail. Just drop me a comment and let me know. So, basically, a whole mixed bag of stuff really. I'll just whiz through some of the stuff I got. The first thing I picked up was this board game. Unfortunately, the packaging's ripped here, so I can't sell it as new on Amazon like that. That's not acceptable. So I'll either sell it as like new on Amazon, or sell it as on eBay, and it was £2. I can't remember what this stuff goes for, so you have to bear with me again. So that was £2. From the same person, I picked up these two VHS tapes. I've done well with niche market VHS tapes. These will probably go to Amazon, but they will also sell on eBay if you do come across this sort of stuff. They're both Metallica VHS tapes, because a lot of this stuff wasn't put on DVD, so it's the only way you can really get it. And they were 50p each, and they sell for £5 or £6 each, which is very cool. I picked up some blank media. I've done well on this sort of stuff before, just some blank tapes, cassette tapes. Don't pay too much for these though. I paid £2.50 for all this lot, which is kind of the top end of what I'd pay, really, because something like that I'd put on for a tenner for the set on eBay. If you do come across blank media like this, the smaller size, they're for handheld cameras, and they do better on Amazon, but as it stands, that's probably better on eBay. And then I picked up some others here. This is a set of Maxell blank VHS tapes. I've done okay with these in the past, just selling a job lot like that. These were £1 for all of them, and I'll probably again price that at a tenner, or maybe $7.99 with free postage, something like that. I picked up this for 50p. It's called the Inner World Collector's Edition. The case is a bit beat up, and it's even though I thought it was, it's actually a game. I thought it was a DVD, but it's a game. But it's been sealed by Game, so I'm assuming it's like a trade-in or something like that. So I might leave that on there. And this will go to FBA, and this is, I think it's around 10 quid. I can't remember, but it was pretty decent, and so from 50p I picked that up. Some fails. Well, alright, I bought this, I paid £1.50 for these two, and it's new, but I could probably still sell it as new on Amazon, just about get away with it. You can see the things there, so I'll have to note that in the description, maybe take a photo of it, because there's a bit of a chunk of it missing here, but it still has got the Microsoft seal. It's Forza Motorsport, not a super expensive game, but it's just still nice to see new and sealed stuff. So I paid £1 for that and 50p for this. I do pick up these promotional, not for resale ones, but I was a dickhead and it's just got some knockoff CD in there, so I don't know. The lesson learned. A real good find with these. I've done really well. I bought some of these in Amsterdam once. They are Brother tape cassettes for the things. They're a bit like ink cartridges. If you see them and they're sealed like this, buy them. These are decent. I paid £4 for all these. I stepped up and paid £4 because I knew they were good, and they go for about $7.99 each on Amazon. So after all fees, I'll make £3 per one after my initial investment. So it's a bulk thing really. Picked up a little ring, a silver and CZ ring for £2. don't often see stuff like this anymore, so quite nice to pick that up. I'll put that for 10 quid in my antiques booth. That's a quick, easy sell. There. I got some, I think they're cases for DS's. I got them from a bloke who I got some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but they're Switch and Carry branded stuff, and they're Mario and Princess Peach. I thought they would do well as a bundle. If you can hear noises in the background, the washing machine's on. Sorry guys, it's making some noise. But yeah, these are 50p each, so I thought as a bundle. They're in nice condition, a bit of grubbiness on the back, but that should wipe off, hopefully. And then, oh, in the previous video I mentioned about a blue bottle that I couldn't show you. That's the other blue bottle that I bought yesterday. Much smaller than the other one. The other one was about that sort of big, but that was the blue bottle. There. Saying about that same guy, I picked up this from him for 50p. It is a Vodafone, brand new Vodafone dongle. Not sure if it can be used or what. A bit more research, but I think it should still be alright. And that, from what quick research I've done, looks about 10 quid. I picked up some controllers, pretty nasty and crusty controllers here for the ps1. They're the sort of traditional ones. One of them's sort of a bit, this kind of the dog chewed edition there. So I've got those, and part of an Xbox charging station thing. Just needs a cable, which is I've got one like that, and that was a quid for all of that. Don't know why I bought this, but it was 50p. It was a 901 office jet printer cartridge, battered condition, but I'll probably lose this part and just sell the inner part because it'll look a bit neater. That was 50p. Picked up this cute little guy, little bear. It just looked really unusual, and then when I looked on the back, you can see there it says Harris Tweed, and apparently she bought it in the Isle of Skye. A bit of wear to the ribbon. She wanted £3, but I haggled her down to £2.50. These are all over the place on eBay because people make them out of old jackets and stuff, but there isn't one with this crazy tweed fabric, so I'm going to aim high. Traditional tweed ones are sold for around 10 quid. I'm probably going to ask 20, and then I can always mark it down. I'll put him up there. Person who does a lot of clothes has had loads of sports stuff, and if I was more knowledgeable on that sort of stuff, me and sports aren't best friends, so me and sporting equipment, I have no idea, but this seemed a good deal. They got a box of cricket hats, helmets, and a lot of them had broken straps and stuff, but this seemed in a good condition. To be honest, I bought this and I'm just going to take it back to the car boot sale and ask, say, a £5 for it. It's Slazenger, I can never say it, Slazenger, is it? I don't know, branded one, in reasonably good condition. A bit of wear to the inside, but it was 50p. I mean, you can't go wrong for 50p. He had a whole thing, anything 50p, cricket bats with 50p, hockey sticks with 50p, loads of stuff. So, and they've all come from school type thing. So yeah, I don't know. I'll try and sell it back at the car boot sale. Then this was potentially a good score. I saw this bag here and I thought, oh, that's interesting. I wonder what's in there. And it was kind of, no one was really looking at it, and it was fairly late on in the day, so I opened it up, and in there was a load of cables and other battery packs and stuff, charge points. It was this, and it's a portable DVD player and screen made by Mustech. I said, oh, how much? Thinking they'll go, I don't know, 20 quid or something. And the guy goes, oh, that thing, give us £3. So, yeah, I thought 3 quid, I can't go wrong with that, really. Looking on eBay, they're kind of all over the place, but 20 to 30, I'm probably going to ask 30 because it's got this nice case and everything. I bought another copy of SingStar ABBA. It didn't sell for a whole lot, but like 5 quid with free postage. And the woman said, "Oh, if you're buying that, you can have these for free." It's a set of mics. One of them's missing its end bit, but you can unplug it, and that could be that one's fine. That could be sold as a replacement. So for £1, all right. And then I bought a lot of CDs. It was sort of someone who was at the used to be doing the indoor car boot, but she stopped doing it because they charged too much. And she got loads of CDs with like prices like £7, £7, £10, and her husband is a full-on hoarder. And she was talking to me, and some of the things actually rang kind of true, because I'm thinking about boarding the loft out here. And she said, "Oh, it all got worse when he boarded the loft out." And I thought, "Oh God, am I going to be that guy in 40 years' time?" But anyway, so she got a sign up saying all her other stuff was 10p each. I looked through it, and it was just crap. It was all like CD singles and just rubbish like that. But she got these, and she said they were £1 each, so I got 23 of them for £15. Some are new. She reckoned others are new, but you know that's just polybagged. And then these bags here that these are in, you can get them from Home Bargains. So these aren't new. I'm going to open them up and have a look, see what they're like. But my phone signal wasn't working then. I couldn't look them up, so I just bought them all. These two, you know, I'll break even on them, sending them in. They're not really worth anything. Same with this one. Not particularly great. Unfortunately, things like that, dance music, you know, the commercial stuff isn't worth much. Then this whole stack here is worth about £5 each, but they're not new. They're £5 each on FBA used, so I'll make like £1.50 on each one after all the fees, £1 to £2. Then this stack here, I'll quickly go through them. Approaching Silence, that one. Master Cuts, I remember these being expensive at HMV originally, but it's a bit open, but that, you know. Then this one is new, but it's got a crack on the back, so I'll have to sell that as like new. Circle of Dead Children, God, that one sounds grim. Another German sounding one, again with a crack in it, which is annoying. Kind of a rock one with stuff on the back there. Without Promise, Shorty. Bad Lieutenant, Never Cry Another Tear. I've never heard of any of these. And then Spooky Open. And they all go, even the cracked ones, go for about £10 on Amazon for FBA. I mean, the cracked ones I'll probably get slightly less for, and a couple of them are sort of 12 and stuff like that. Then there was one that isn't on eBay, isn't on Amazon, and on the thing it says new, rare, and the title is Galaxy... Adrenaline presents Galaxy 1, but Galaxy is spelt really funny. So, and, you know, I can't find anything about it, so, don't know. Not sure on that one. Could be a good one. Don't really know. And then there's some here. These are worth more sort of 10 to 15. This one's more like 10 because it's not new. That there. That there, but the CD's loose again, so maybe slightly less. Statements of Intent, and then Entwined Under the Glass. So yeah, interesting. Anyway, so next thing I got was some interesting bits for my antiques booth. I saw these. And they're little dishes made out of old vinyls. And I talked to the guy and he said, "Oh yeah, I got my vinyls, sold a load of them, and then the ones I couldn't sell, I decided to make something out of them because they're all like, you know, male choir and classical and stuff like that." And he said he got in a lot of trouble because what he did is he put them under the grill in his house, and his wife was hosting like a little dinner party type thing that evening, and by the time the guests arrived, the whole house still smelled of plastic. But he was selling them for 50p each, so some of them were a bit iffy, but I thought I'd buy them because I've seen them go for up to like 5, some 10 quid, but I put it as like a fiver each, so I got that one, that one, that one, a bit more open one which looks like a pirate's hat, no, and then that one there. So for 50p each, I mean I couldn't make them for that price, I really couldn't, so I thought, you know, there's 25 quid's worth there for £2.50. And then his wife had made these out of an old pair of jeans, and I just thought, you know, these are £1 each, so I thought I'm going to have to buy them. They're really cool pair. So taking the hem off the bottom of the jean trousers, and then the top, I've seen this done before. I just put like a little button on there, and then this side you can see the button at the front and a little thing there, and it's all sewn together, a little handbag. And for £1, I mean, you know, the students will lap that up at my antiques booth. There's another one here from the back part of the jeans, so, and this was the belt that went round the jeans. So really, you know, clever way of doing things. So I couldn't make it for £1, so I was going to buy it. And then from the guy next to him, I picked up this. I remember having this as a kid. It's the plaster moulding kit of Teenage Hero Turtles, so it's a UK version, not an American. It needs some more plaster because there's hardly any plaster in it, but all the moulds are there and the paint and everything, and it was £1.50. He originally wanted £2, and they sell for about 10 quid. And then, okay, I picked up this. I'm not sure on this. I'll have to check it. It's a battery, so it could have burst, or and it's called the power cartridge for Game Boy Advance. It's like a rechargeable battery pack. That was £1, and from the same guy, in the box, personal stereo cassette player. I love the graphics on this. Even the headphones are in there, but they're a bit iffy. This part's a bit sort of like the foam sort of disintegrated a little bit, and that was £2. So I've done really well on personal cassette players before. And then I bought this lot here for 12 quid, which is a bit much. So it's just got this. You wouldn't split it up. We've got an accessory pack. It's got like a gun. This is all for the Wii, but in there are 2 nunchucks. I normally get about £5 each for them. These game packs are just rubbish. I can't sell them, so I'll probably take that back to the car boot sale and shift it once I've taken out that. Wireless SingStar mics. I've done well on these before. They're new inside. The box is a bit knackered, but they're new. And I can't remember. I think they go for about 15 quid, something like that. And then the reason why I got it was there was 2 official Wii wheels, Mario Kart box, and a copy of Mario Kart for the Wii. And there's all the cables and bits and bobs in there. The Mario Kart disc is a bit scuffed. It's missing the manual thing, but it's a bit fingerprinty and scuffed, so I'm going to have to pay £1 to get it repolished probably. But yeah, I've done really well with those sets with the Wii wheels before. Might be able to send it off to FBA actually if it's all there and everything, so yeah, pretty good. I don't normally like buying those accessories because they're tough sells. And then we've not got much more left. The next thing I got was this, a ps1. It's all in there, I won't get it out, with one controller, all the cables, and it came with Alien Trilogy. I said, oh, did he want to sell the game on its own? He said, oh yeah, £4. So don't know where he got that from, but with the PlayStation it was 10 quid. So I thought it was all right, really. You know, PlayStation 1 for 10 quid, you can't go wrong there, really. So there we go. And the main purchase really that there was, there's a load of DVDs and stuff to come, but was another Nintendo 64, and this is again, I think got the thing there, and it's got all the leads. I won't show you the leads and stuff, and the power packs and stuff like that. I was umming and ahhing about this because they wanted £40 for it, and I eventually got them down to 35. But the reason why I didn't like it is because these are a little bit off centre and a little bit sort of loose. There's that one, and then there's this one, and they're not as springy as they should be, but I'll give it a go anyway. But I got those with the things, and then it came with some games. Formula 1, yeah. Quake 2. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Duke Nukem 64. I remember this, I'm probably going to keep that and play on it. And the main one I've got it for, which was Super Mario 64. That goes for about £10. So yeah, I'll make up a little bundle. Yeah. And then yeah, we'll go with these next. For £1, I picked up WWF Warzone. Good game, good memories with that. And for another £1, Men in Black, Crashdown for the ps1. Then we'll go with these next. Sorry about this. And then for 20p, I got this one, Superstar Pro, and 20p the FA Premier League Stars, just for the cases. And then this one, this is a bloody scary film. It's new and sealed, The Crazies. The reason why I bought this was one, because the woman was, how can I describe her? She was lovely. She was really sort of a nice lady, and just chatting to her, and she was just saying about all this stuff. And I just kind of, because I was chatting to her for a bit, because I was looking at something else on the store, I kind of felt duty bound to buy something, and it was for charity as well. And I probably shouldn't have bought it. It was 50p anyway, so yeah. Doesn't go for much, surprisingly. I mean, someone paid £7 for it, but I think on FBA it only goes for like £3.99. It's not huge, but it was for like a dog's home charity, and she was a nice lady anyway, so I kind of felt a bit duty bound. Then for 50p, I got Wii Big Beach Sports in nice condition, all there. That was off the guy who I got the dongle from and other stuff. And then for £1 each, no, this one was £1, this one was 50p. 50p for Far Cry Instincts, and then £1 for this one. What's it called? I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. What are we on? Oh god, 23 minutes. And then for 50p, where's the other one? I got these two. Reincarnations 2 Uncover the Past. It's got a euro price on there, it's a bit strange. So for 50p I got that, new and sealed. And then for 50p I got this, Life in the UK Citizenship Test. I've actually sold this before for a tenner with free postage. Then I got some this. It's The Planets. It's a History Channel exclusive. This was £1, and that's £8-9. And then I got these 3 Wii games for a £5. She wanted £2 each, but I offered a £5. We've got Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games, WarioWare Smooth Moves. This is like a fitness one. Again, it's not bad. And then this Wii The Biggest Loser, but it's new and sealed. So this is actually like £15, which is pretty cool. I think it's like 15-20 quid, something silly like that. I don't know if it's supposed to come with the balance board or what. I'll have to check that, but I'm pretty sure I scanned it, and on Amazon it came up as like 15-20 quid. A whole other stack of games. from different people. For 50p, I've got Simpsons Hit and Run, missing the manual, but I sell that all the time for £6.99, free postage. Lego Bionicle, 50p, PC game. Assassin's Creed 3, I've been meaning to play this, so I bought this for myself. It was £1, and I think I can trade it in for a bit more at CEX. Then we got FIFA Street, but this is a black box version. It normally comes in a blue box. And for some reason, the black box version is worth more money. It's worth like £10 on Amazon. Really weird. I'm not too sure why. I'll have to look into that a bit more. Great game, Resident Evil 5. I prefer 4, but Resident Evil 5. My copy is just really far too scratched, so I bought that as a replacement for myself. That was £1. Then I bought this just because they were cheap, and it was a sort of a ready-made bundle. We've got Burnout Domination, Burnout, and Burnout 2, and they were 50p each. And as a bundle, I'll probably put maybe a tenner with free postage, or like £8.99, something like that. Need for Speed Most Wanted. This will make another bundle with some other Need for Speed that I've got. That was 50p. Quake 3 Revolution. That's not a bad game. I think it's like £5 or £6. A lot of these might be traded in, but Manhunt. That was 50p. For 50p, I got Star Wars Starfighter for the PC. Then for 50p, I got one I've never heard of, Chaos Legion. Looks pretty cool actually, like a manga RPG type game. I think that's like £10. Lego Racers 2 for 50p for the PC. And then, oh god, this guy was another dick. I seem to have come across lots of people who are right plonkers. I looked, and he got loads of these Blur, like, music video type things, and he got like loads of other music video ones, and some of them were sealed, but I don't know if you can see how creased that is and how scuffed it is. And I went, oh, how much do DVDs think you say 50p or £1? He goes, oh, they're £2 each. I went, oh, okay. We said, would you do any less if I bought more? He goes, oh, no, not really. They're brand new stock. I've only just got them in. You know, you can see the brand new, never been used. And I was like, well, they're all scuffed on the cover. He goes, oh, yeah, I used to have a shop, and, you know, they're just new stock that's come straight from the shop. So he was trying to, I mean, yeah, the discs are in lovely condition, but the cases, they've got rained on, they're scuffed to bits. And I scanned it in, and it's like if it was new, it'd be like a £20 thing. But in this condition, it's like I think it's like £8-9. So for £2, I thought I'd take a punt. It's quite a good sales rank, so it should sell quick. But it's so scuffed, I probably shouldn't have bought it. But he was such an idiot, insisting that they were brand new. I mean, I don't know what planet he was on, or what he was smoking, but and then for another person, this one's a bit scuffed, but I think Joe just got this. It's Microsoft Flight Simulator 2004 Century of Flight, and it's got all the discs in there. That they are lightly scuffed, but it should still work. The only thing I'm not sure about is if it needs a code, because there isn't a manual. I only paid £1 for it anyway. If it turns out to be alright, it's like £12-15, I seem to remember. But if not, you know, it's no loss of £1. And then lastly, oh god, I've got more down here. Not lastly, I bought these. Bought these just because they're so clean. A really super clean ps1 DualShock controller, a official PlayStation 1 memory card, and a Logic 3 GameCube controller. Again, really clean. That was £2.50, so they were £1 each, and that was 50p. So I mean, that's brilliant, really. And that controller is one of the cleanest ones I've ever seen in a car boot. I got some t-shirts. I picked up 6 band t-shirts for. She wanted £2 each, but I got 6 for £10. So we've got